ever before to Berkshire County. Our Tamara Starr will join us live to break down how that money will help.
Plus, President Trump is working with both Russia and Ukraine to end a war that has lasted more than 3 years. Ali Hoy has details of a meeting between President Trump and President Putin.
A lot of high school kids, their interaction with the police is usually negative.
And people in Albany say they're concerned about the future of public safety. We'll hear how the interim chief plans to address ongoing issues in the city.
From WNYT Albany, News Channel 13 today begins right now.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Onorato.
And I'm Irla. Let's get a look at that first warning forecast on this Wednesday morning with meteorologist Christina Talamo, who is foreshadowing what's to come later today.
Oh, yeah, so excited. We got sunshine. We've got some warmer temperatures. If you liked yesterday, get ready to be about 10 degrees warmer than that. Now, it did take some time yesterday for the temperatures to warm up. It was a chilly start. Took some time there to get to the 50s. We were up to 55 yesterday. Now today, similar story. It'll also take some time, but we'll be well above that 55-degree mark. 30 degrees this morning, mostly clear. It's chilly out there. Car starter forecast, might want to put it to good use this morning. Definitely make sure you have that winter jacket. It's a chilly start, but make sure you can take off that jacket later on because you won't want it later today. 20s and lower 30s to start off for the most part. We've got some isolated 40s, 44 degrees in Tannersville, a little bit milder there. 31 in Albany, 27 in Boston Spa, 26 degrees Glens Falls, 29 in Johnstown, 29 Cobleskill, 24 degrees in Piseco. So it's cool out there this morning. 36 in Amsterdam, few cars out on the road on that CDPHP first warning weather cam. Quiet and dry. Now, as you're heading out for that morning commute, nothing will really get in your way. But with that blinding sunshine this morning, once that sun officially comes up, it's going to be a really bright morning, so you might want to grab those sunglasses. Quiet weather out there over the northeast, just a few clouds passing by off to the north. As we go throughout the day ahead, great day. I'll break down just how warm it'll feel later on this afternoon and give you a look ahead to when we could see our next chance for rain and even some snow coming up in just a few minutes. Back to you.
Okay, Christina, thank you. Massachusetts is making a major push to improve its roads, bridges, and public transit, and this time, Western Mass is getting the attention people living there say it deserves.
Governor Maura Healey announced a multi-billion-dollar plan to modernize the state's transportation infrastructure. Our Tamara Starr is live for us this morning in Lenox with what this means for communities around the Berkshires. Good morning, Tamara.
Good morning, and I'm here in Lenox because this is where Governor Healey unveiled the massive $8.4 billion investment plan to improve roads and bridges around and across Massachusetts, but especially investing more in Western Mass. Now, the governor emphasized that for too long the region has been overlooked, and she's making a commitment to change that. The plan includes a 50% annual increase in funding for local roads.
Sunlight peeking above the horizon there, getting ready for a beautiful sunrise out in Bennington. I'll break down what you can expect for the rest of the day ahead, just how long that warmth will last, coming up that first morning forecast.
Coming up on 6:30, here are the headlines topping the half hour. Governor Hochul makes a bold announcement on affordable housing.
What she says will be done across New York State with nearly $300 million.
I'm Tamara Starr, and coming up, big changes will be coming for roads, bridges, along with the infrastructure around the Berkshires. I'll have more details on the governor's multi-billion-dollar plan and how it will impact the area.
And Russian President Putin has agreed to a partial ceasefire for 30 days after talking with President Trump. But Ukraine's President Zelensky has one key question after that call. What that is, just ahead.
Welcome back on this Wednesday morning. Let's get another look at that first warning forecast of meteorologist Christina Talamo.
Yeah, we're getting ready for a fabulous, might I say, fabulous day ahead. We've got more sunshine. We've got warmer temperatures. If you thought yesterday was good, just get ready for today. Looking forward to it. Oh my gosh. Albany, look at the sunrise. 33 degrees out there on that CDPHP first warning weather cam. Now, similar to yesterday, it's going to take some time for the temperatures to heat up. So it will be chilly out there this morning. You'll want to make sure you have that warm jacket, but really make sure you can take it off because we'll see all that sunshine really help us warm up today. Also, a southerly wind help pump in some milder air as well. 20s and lower 30s to start off. We've got some isolated 40s, 43 in Tannersville there, 31 Albany, 24 Piseco. So a cool start. Satellite and radar, though, shows high pressure in place. Few clouds off to the north. Otherwise, we're quiet and dry as we track our next system off to our west. And that's going to lead to our next opportunity for rain and even potentially some snow. But that's tomorrow night and into Friday. For today, we're in the clear. Look at this. Temperatures in the lower 40s by 9 a.m. Lunchtime well into the 50s. Yesterday, our high temperature was 55 degrees in the afternoon. Today, we're going to shoot for the upper 60s, close to 70. More clouds around later in the day. The breeze picks up as well, but the breeze will actually feel quite nice, helping to bring in some of that milder air. So really just get ready for a great day ahead. Before we track some changes on the way for the upcoming weekend, we do have some cooler weather on the way, and the timing of that rain and snow. I'll have that coming up in just a few minutes. Back to you.
All right, Christina, thank you.
President Putin and Trump have agreed to a limited 30-day ceasefire, and the White House says talks toward a broader peace deal will begin immediately.
Crucial parts of the agreement are still being worked out. Allie Hoy joins us in the studio now to break down exactly what was discussed. Allie.
Hey, Chris and Caitlin, good morning. Yeah, President Putin agreed to a partial ceasefire, and that means it's for now only on the condition that Ukraine not rearm and that all U.S. military and intelligence aid to Ukraine is cut off. Putin has agreed to suspend attacks on Ukraine's energy sector and infrastructure for 30 days. However, he did stop short of backing a broader 30-day pause in fighting that the U.S. is pressing for and that Ukraine agreed to last week. Putin's conditions to go forward include stopping foreign military and intelligence aid.
Over to hospital staff for further care. We wish the mom and baby well. Quite the elevator ride, huh?
Yeah, pretty wild. Yeah. We've got a really nice day ahead today as well. Lots of sunshine. If you liked yesterday, you'll like today as well. Chilly start this morning, 32 degrees in Catskill on that CDP-HP first warning weather cam. Look at that bright sunshine out there. Looks like the camera just updated, but we've got the sunshine out there. You might not just be able to see it on that camera lens. Temperatures are in the 20s and the lower 30s to start for the most part. Some isolated 40s, but temperatures go up from there. That's the good news. We're well into the 60s today, doubling those morning temperatures. We're in the 40s by 9 a.m., upper 50s by lunchtime. Yesterday we were only in the mid-50s, and today we'll be near 70 degrees. First day of spring tomorrow, and then we're tracking rain and even some snow Thursday night into Friday.
All right, Christina, looking forward to that sunshine. Thank you. And thank you so much for joining us for News Channel 13 today.
We're back with updates during the Today Show.
Have a great day.
1 in 10 kids vape. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes.
The health class film guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping. Got a few minutes? You are. Talk to your child about vaping today.
There are so many rewards in life.